Hello students, a hearty welcome to my YouTube channel, The Magic of Math. Students of class 10th, I would like to tell you that there is a National Achievement Survey that is going to be conducted in the month of November, and for this you are getting the assignments daily. You are getting the assignments of different subjects related to NAS. So today we will be doing the first assignment of NAS of maths related to class 10th. But before that, please do subscribe to my channel and like and comment in the comment section below. So let's begin with our assignment. Assignment number 1, 10th Mathematics, LO based worksheet for NAS test preparation. Student, the first question is, which of the following is an irrational number? इनमें से कौन सी संख्या जो है वो अपरिमेय है, आपने ये बताना है. The first option is 2√3. बेटा 2 और √3 में there is no sign, that there is a hidden sign that is of multiply. So 2 multiplied by √3. B part, √3 minus, in bracket you have 2 plus √3. C part is √16 and D part is 2 minus √5 multiplied by 2 plus √5. Students, you can see that this 2 is a rational number and √3 is an irrational number, and when you multiply a rational with an irrational, you get the answer as irrational. So my first option is the answer. In the hint, you have been given that irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be represented in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. This is a very important definition, and please remember this definition of irrational numbers. Students, in the second part, you were given √3 minus 2 plus √3. Students, when you will open this bracket, then √3 and √3 will get cancelled and you will get the answer as minus 2, which is a rational number. In C part, √16, you know it is a perfect square and you will get the answer as 4, which is again a rational number. And in D part, you will apply the formula a minus b, a plus b. So you will get a square minus b square, that is 2 square, that is 4, minus 5, you will get the answer as 1. So this is again a rational number. So my answer is option number A, 2√3. Question number 3, second. The decimal expansion of 33 upon 10 will terminate after how many decimal places? Beta, this question all of you know that 33 upon 10 की decimal representation is 3.3. So you can see that after how many decimal places this terminates, that is 1. बेटा ये आंसर आपको मिलता है यहाँ से. जितने आपके पास डिनोमिनेटर में ज़ीरोज़ होते हैं, दैट इज़ योर आंसर. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मेरे पास क्वेश्चन होता 33 अपॉन 100, तो मेरा इसका डेसिमल रिप्रेजेंटेशन होती 0.33. तो डेसिमल के बाद कितने प्लेसेस आते हैं? आई हैड 2. ठीक है, तो जितने नंबर ऑफ ज़ीरोज़ होते हैं उतने डेसिमल प्लेसेस के बाद जो वो होती है वो शांत हो जाती है, दैट इज़ टर्मिनेट हो जाती है. So in this question, the answer is option number 2. Question number 3. Which of the following is an even number? बेटा आपने even number निकालना है, तो आपके पास जो options हैं, आपको उन्होंने directly 2, 4, 6, 5 ऐसे numbers नहीं दिए, उन्होंने in the form of Q दिए हैं. इनको general numbers बोलते हैं. तो general numbers के अंदर हम Q की कोई भी value put कर सकते हैं. For example, I put the value of Q as 1 in all. ठीक है, तो जब मैं फर्स्ट में पुट करूँगी से तो 2 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 प्लस 1, दैट इज़ 2 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 इज़ 2 प्लस 1, दैट इज़ 3. इसमें Q1 पुट करेंगे तो 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 प्लस 3, दैट इज़ 7. 2 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1, दैट इज़ 2, एंड 6 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1, दैट इज़ 6. 6 प्लस 5, दैट गिव्स यू 11. So students, you can see in all the options, that is first, second and last, you get odd numbers, but in the C option you get the answer as an even number. So my answer is option number C, that is 2Q. Question number 4. If the mean of 6, 10, x, 0 and 12 is 8, then you have to find the value of x. बेटा हिंट में उन्होंने स्पेशली मेंशन किया है दैट 0 इज ऑल्सो एन ऑब्जर्वेशन हेयर, सो द टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस इज 5. नॉर्मली स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं 6, 10, x एंड 12 को लेके टोटल ऑब्जर्वेशंस 4 ले लेते हैं. but the total number of observations is 5. So this is a bit tricky question. You have to remember that कि 0 को भी हमने observations में रखना है. बेटा मीन का फॉर्मूला होता है सम ऑफ ऑल दी ऑब्जर्वेशंस डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस. तो मेरे पास ऑब्जर्वेशंस हैं 6, 10, x, 0 and 12. So what will I do? I will add all. When I will add them and I will divide them by 5, because the number of observations are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now 6 plus 10, 16, 16 plus 12, that is 28. So 28 plus x divided by 5, this is the mean, and mean is given to me as 8. So यहाँ पे 8 divide हो रहा है, वहाँ जाके multiply हो जाएगा. So 8 multiply by 5, that gives me 40. So 28 plus x is equal to 40. x के साथ 28 plus हो रहा है. Left hand side, right hand side पे जाके it will get minus. So 40 minus 28 gives you the answer as 12. So the value of x is 12. That is option number C. Moving on to the last question, you have to find the median of 5, 3, 9, 11, 7, 16 and 8. बेटा आपने हमेशा ये चीज़ याद रखनी है कि जब भी मीडियन का क्वेश्चन आएगा, you have to arrange the numbers in ascending or descending order. It is not compulsory कि ascending में ही करना है. आप चाहे उसको ascending बढ़ते क्रम या घटते क्रम, that is descending order में arrange कर सकते हो. So first of all I will arrange them in the ascending order. सबसे छोटी observation is 5. Then next observation is 7. I will side by side whatsoever observations I am writing, I will underline them. Then next is 8. Next number is 9. After 9 it's 11. Then 13. And then last is 16. So total how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will just check that whether I have written 7 observations. Yes. Then from each side, left hand side and right hand side, I will start cutting the observations like this. 5 from left side, 16 from right side, 7 from left side, 13 from right side, 8 from left side, 11 from right side. So what number I am left with? 9. So my median is 9. Students, यहाँ पे अगर आपके पास number of observations even होती, for example I add one more observation 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16 and 18. I am giving you one more example of a question जिसमें ये observations होती. अब इसमें अगर आपने मीन निकालना होता तो आप जब इसको अंडरलाइन करते जाते तो सेंटर में आपके पास एक ऑब्जर्वेशन नहीं बच रही, यू आर लेफ्ट विथ 2 ऑब्जर्वेशंस. तो इस केस में हम क्या करते हैं, दोनों नंबर्स को ऐड करके उसको डिवाइड बाय 2, दैट इज़ हम दोनों ऑब्जर्वेशंस का मीन निकाल लेते हैं. 9 + 11 is 20, 20 divided by 2, that gives you 10. In the case the number of observations is n is even, तो हम सेंटर वाली 2 ऑब्जर्वेशंस का मीन लेते हैं. एंड इन केस द नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस इज ऑड, देन इन सेंटर यू गेट 1 ऑब्जर्वेशन, दैट इज योर आंसर ऑफ द मीडियन. I hope this assignment is clear to you and all of you will do this assignment. If you have students any doubt, then you can message me in the comment section. I will surely help you. So tomorrow we will be doing the assignment number 2 of NAS. Till then, stay home, stay safe and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone.